Hi, Gemma here from FitBody Formula, and today I want to talk about stress and how we can help ourselves to get control of it so it doesn't control us. We all know what it's like to feel stressed, but it's not easy to pin down exactly what stress means. Often it is certain situations or events that put pressure on us. For example, times where we have lots to do and think about, or times when we don't have much control over what's happening in our lives. There is no medical definition of stress, and healthcare professionals often disagree over whether stress is the cause of the problems or the results of them. But whatever your personal definition of stress is, there are some ways in which we can help ourselves to feel less stressed. You see, when it comes to our health and fitness, making sure we get enough rest and recovery is an important part of the fitness equation, but often it's the one area that most of us neglect in our lives, and including restful parasympathetic activities into our lifestyle is a great way to help keep the stress at bay. You see, one of the best ways to get rest and relaxation into our lives is to actually build in some daily recovery time. So let's take a quick look at the physiology of stress and relaxation, and for this we need to take a quick look at our brain and how it works. You see, our brain functions in two main ways. There is sympathetic activity, which a lot of you will have heard of and referred to as the fight or flight activity, and then there is the parasympathetic activity, which is often called the rest and digest activity. In today's hectic world, you won't be surprised to find out that most of our brains tend to spend way too much time in a state of sympathetic activity. Things like work, relationships, home life, bills, traffic, the odd pandemic, and all the other stressors that life throws at us sends us into an overload of our fight or flight state. You see, whatever the cause, chronic sympathetic activity leads to high levels of circulating cortisol and adrenaline, both of which are produced by our adrenal glands. And when stress is chronically high and the adrenal glands continue to pump our cortisol and adrenaline, our non-critical functions are inhibited. Things like digestion, liver metabolism and detoxification, things like cellular repair, immune function and reproduction are all affected. And because of this, we end up with all types of unpleasant effects such as poor blood sugar management and insulin resistance, things like depression, sleep disruption and carbohydrate cravings, and decreased thyroid conversion and a reduced metabolism, which affects our weight management. And these are just a few of the effects. So what can we do to prevent this cascade of negative stress-related outcomes? The key here is balance. I'm afraid we're never going to get rid of all of our stress. And let's be honest, right? We all benefit from a little stress in our lives sometimes. So just not so much that it becomes overwhelming for us. So instead of focusing on the sympathetic side of the fitness equation, we need to focus on the parasympathetic side. Basically, we need to engage in more activities that help us create our own sympathetic state. So, what types of activities help us achieve a restful state of relaxation and recovery? Well, there are all sorts of activities that can help with this. Certain types of yoga and Pilates are great for parasympathetic exercise and are a good way to help relieve stress. And there's also meditation, which is also a huge help with rest and recovery. Now, I know we all love spa treatment, and great news, this can often help achieve that deep parasympathetic state as well, including things like jacuzzis and saunas too. Of course, you don't even have to spend money or even leave the house to achieve deep relaxation. The following activities can work well and can also be done at home. Simple breathing exercises help. You see, rapid, shallow, erratic breathing is a common response to stress. So slow, deep, regular breathing is a sign of relaxation. And here's how deep breathing exercises work. Firstly, you just breathe in slowly and deeply, pushing out your stomach so that your diaphragm is put to its maximal use. Then you hold your breath briefly, just for a couple of seconds, then exhale slowly. Repeat this several times, concentrating on breathing deeply and slowly, and the more you practice this type of breathing, the easier it becomes. Another thing, a luxurious bubble bath with candles, or how about reading a good book or magazine, especially before bed? All of these things help with relaxation, and my personal favourite is simply finding time to just zone out. Have a warm drink and watch the world go by through your window, or anywhere you prefer to be. You see, it's all about the state you can achieve. The activity you choose doesn't matter. So you should choose the activities that can help you get 30 minutes of quiet, restful, worry-free, parasympathetic activity in each and every day. And that's the absolute best way to get control of stress. And remember, the best time to relax is when you don't have time for it. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to hanging out with you again real soon.